Hey there guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into a galaxy far, far away to recap all the action in Star Wars Ahsoka Episode 2. Heads up though, if you haven't watched this episode, beware of spoilers. Ahsoka's back, and this time her quest is to take down a Nightsister, 2 Sith, and reclaim a star map that potentially leads to Imperial Grand Admiral Thrawn. If she can't accomplish her mission, the galaxy may be plunged into another galactic war. So, no pressure. At the end of Episode 1, Shin Hati stabbed Sabine Wren through the stomach with a lightsaber, and she was looking pretty dead. But good news, Sabine survived due to her super strong plot armor and is recovering in a Lothal hospital. When she finally awakes, Sabine tells Ahsoka that she unlocked the star map right before Shin stole it, and the evil droids destroyed her records, leaving no leads for them to follow. So the stakes are even higher than they were a few minutes ago, and Ahsoka is pissed. On a hunch, Ahsoka returns to Sabine's tower, suspecting that one of the pesky HK assassin droids might still be hanging around. And guess what? She's right! The droid is hiding in the ceiling and attacks Ahsoka from above. But Ahsoka dispatches that droid in a blink, decapitating it with one slash of her lightsaber. She returns the severed head to Sabine, who devises a plan to retrieve the droid's memories using her super techie skills. The only downside is that if she messes up, the droid's head will overheat, explode, and kill everyone in the hospital. Sabine dives in with her tech magic, and no surprise, the droid's head starts to overheat, threatening to kill them all. It's a scene that should feel very tense, but somehow, neither Sabine nor Ahsoka seem all that worried about their imminent death. Only Huyang grasps the seriousness of the situation and pulls Sabine's connection at the last second, saving them from a fiery demise. Luckily, before the connection was severed, Sabine learned that the droid was built in Corellia. Yep, the same planet where our boy Han Solo was born, and where our supervillain Morgan Elsbeth was running an Imperial shipyard. Hera and Ahsoka set a course for Corellia to follow up on their new lead, leaving Sabine to recover from her lightsaber wound. Meanwhile, Morgan meets up with Baylan and Shin on Seatos to unlock the secrets of the star map. The atmosphere is visually stunning and all kinds of creepy, with steep black cliffs, blood-red trees, and steely cloudy skies. Morgan kicks her Nightsister witch powers into action, which you might remember if you're a fan of the Clone Wars animated series. She activates the map, and thousands of sparkling stars and constellations light up the area around them. Aesthetically speaking, it's a real treat for the eyes. She identifies the supposed location of Grand Admiral Thrawn, proclaiming that he's speaking to her through time and space. Baylan dispatches Shin to Corellia to prepare a transport for the journey. And here you might be thinking, hey, isn't Corellia where Ahsoka and Hera are heading? And yeah, you'd be right. Our heroines are getting a grand tour of the former Imperial shipyards from Supervisor Min Weaver, who's giving off some seriously sketchy vibes. And we're just spitballing here, but maybe it's not the best idea for the New Republic to hire former Imperial employees. But hey, maybe it'll turn out just fine. On the tour, Hera asks Ahsoka if she'll consider taking Sabine back as her apprentice, citing her belief that it would be a win-win. But Ahsoka's reluctant to get back into the Jedi training game, given her rocky past with the Order and her past experiences with Sabine. Hera and Ahsoka dig deeper into the inner workings of the shipyard, asking questions about a refurbished hyperdrive core that doesn't match the New Republic specs, and the HK assassin droids working at the shipyard. Now remember how we thought that hiring former Imperial employees might not be a great strategy? Well, it turns out that Corellia is bursting at the seams with Imperial loyalists, who straight up try to murder Hera and Ahsoka. While they're battling, a transport ship takes off with the hyperdrive core. Ahsoka executes a breathtaking, window-smashing, double lightsaber dive through the command center window and takes off after the transport ship. But she's blocked by an HK assassin droid and Marok, a masked former Inquisitor. Ahsoka's in for a real showdown here, and when the lightsaber duel kicks off, it's fast and furious, leaving us on the edge of our seats. Meanwhile, Hera's not one to be left out. She launches her spacecraft to chase after the transport ship. For all you Rebels series fans, Chopper, the psychotic, murderous droid, finally makes his live-action debut, as he and Hera rocket after the transport. Luckily, the rogue Imperial loyalists must be former stormtroopers because they have terrible aim. Hera is able to dodge approximately 10 million laser blasts and maneuver close enough for Chopper to attach a tracking device. Meanwhile, back on the ground, Merrick is able to evade capture and escapes with Shin, who has come to his rescue. Now it's time to check in on Sabine. After Huyang drops some tough truth bombs about her Jedi abilities and lack of effort, she has to decide if she's going to quit or go all in. Huyang's words give her all the feels, and she decides she's going to fully commit to becoming a Jedi. But before joining Ahsoka and Hera, she performs a rite that some of you Rebels fans might recognize. It's a dead ringer for one Jedi Kanan Jarrus did in an episode of Star Wars Rebels. Sabine kneels in front of her Mandalorian helmet, takes a knife, gathers all her hair, and chops it off. It's more than just a haircut, it's a symbol of her commitment to a new chapter in her life. She dials up a hologram call to Ahsoka, rocking her Mandalorian armor and a chic purple pixie cut, and tells her she's ready for action.
I'm ready.
But before they take off, Sabine takes a moment to gently stroke Ezra's face on a mural she created years ago in a touching nod to the Rebels finale. Then she and Ahsoka blast off, headed for Seatos, where Morgan, Baylan, Shin, and Marok are waiting. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching. What did you think of Ahsoka Episode 2? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get notifications for future videos. See you next time!